statue bearing the features of what experts believe to be a polystar sculpture was unearthed during digging work for the Smart City project near Hindu Pharmacy in Panjim on Tuesday. This find has sparked intrigue, excitement and speculation among historians and locals alike. While digging on Tuesday, the statue split into two pieces just below the waist. It exhibits distinct characteristics reminiscent of polished sculptures commonly found in Shirdao and parts of Tiswadi. The High Court of Bombay at Goa has asked the PWD Executive Engineer, Works Division 4 to file a compliance report on 6 May regarding the functioning of air conditioners in the Central Library at Pattopanjim. Hearing a public interest litigation, PIL, suo motu, the court asked the amicus curiae Aisha Usapkar to visit the library on May 4th and 5th and apprise the court of the status of the air conditioning in the attic. Archbishop Felipe Neri Cardinal Ferrao ordained 12 deacons of the Archdiocese of Goa and Daman as priests on April 29th and 30th at Say Cathedral, Old Goa. The ceremony, marking a significant milestone in their spiritual journey, was attended by clergy, family members, and well-wishers. A 101-year-old senior citizen Bhagwa Kolkar cast her vote at Shantingarh in Vasco on Tuesday for the upcoming Lok Sabha election 2024. The Election Commission walked an extra mile to reach Bhagwa's residency to help cast a vote. This is the first time ECI has taken the initiative to help senior citizens and disabled people cast votes. While speaking on the establishments on the CRZ area, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant said that the establishments which had excise and health license before 1991 will get relief from CRZ rule. He even said that the 2019 plan will also provide relief. Meanwhile, Kalangut MLA Michael Lobo has urged government to regularize 5,000-odd commercial residential structures existing prior to 1991 in NDZ along coastal belt. In response to the so-called renovation of Kala Academy, artist Rajdeep Naik unmasked the sorry state of Kala Academy, which is in a deteriorating position. Not only the infrastructure but the acoustic theatres where the tired artists perform have been replaced with a cheaper version of all the equipments. Naik has demanded that the Art and Culture Minister Govind Gavde to use the funds properly for renovating the Kala Academy. Art and Culture Minister and Kala Academy Chairman Govind Gavde has defended Kala Academy renovation work. Minister even said that more events will make Kala Academy technically ready and sound. He was responding to the criticism by Rajdeep Naik against renovation of Kala Academy. BJP State President Sadanand Sheth Tanwade has announced the schedule of Home Minister Amit Shah's public meetings. Home Minister will address public meets at Ponda on 2nd and Mapsa on 3rd. Political pundits are surprised over the frequency of stalwart BJP leaders descending to Goa for public meetings. The Election Commission on Tuesday initiated the ballot paper voting process for senior citizens above 85 years of age living in Sao Tome, Panjim for the upcoming Lok Sabha election 2024. Since the election with EVM will be held across the nation, the process of ballot paper voting applies to only senior citizens and persons with disabilities, as it is difficult for them to travel to the polling booth to cast a vote. Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has reiterated the stand of his government that they will fight to the nail to stop the diversion of River Mahadei. He said that River Mahadei is a lifeline for Goa and has the importance of a mother to him. As the global travel and tourism industry gears up for the prestigious Arabian Travel Market, ATM, Dubai 2024, from May 6 to 9 at the Dubai World Trade Center, DWTC, there's one destination that's poised to make a significant impact: Goa. Renowned for its pristine beaches, rich cultural heritage, and vibrant communities, Goa is set to showcase its commitment to sustainable tourism at ATM Dubai 2024 with this year's theme, Transforming Travel Through Entrepreneurship. A farmer at Talegaon expressed his frustration and discontent over his ladyfinger crops being destroyed by cattle. He stated that the owner should take responsibility for the damages as the cattle entered his field at midnight. Uncle tragically took the life of his nephew in the early hours of Sunday amid a heated exchange between the two, fueled by alcohol. However, it came to light on Monday afternoon in Santa Cruz Ponda, where an altercation unfolded. Krishna Naik, 67 years old, inflicted fatal injuries upon his nephew, Avinash Naik, employing stones and other objects, leading to Avinash's premature death. SC Davolim claimed a hard-earned victory over CAC Kasaulim, securing a spot in the quarterfinals after a nail-biting penalty shootout in a showdown at the 26th Holy Cross Inter-Village Football Tournament. The match, brimming with excitement, saw both teams exhibiting unwavering determination right from the kickoff. India will host next year's World Junior Badminton Championships at the National Centre of Excellence in Guwahati, the sport's global governing body BWF said on Tuesday. It will be the first time since 2008 that the prestigious Badminton World Federation (BWF) event will be held in India.